Hello and welcome to Professional Kitchen. I am your host, Chef Professional, and on today's wonderful episode, it's a special episode. We are going to making from scratch a mug cake. Now, what is a mug cake, you ask? Today's mug cake recipe is been a special one that has been a tradition in my home country of Uzbekistan for 17 billion years. And today I show you this wonderful traditional made from scratch recipe. So first, as you see on our where did I put the ingredients? Shit. Okay, my apologies. I found the ingredients we are going to be using today. So here we have from the right a measuring spoon to measure out certain measurements. We have our made from scratch cake mix by it say don't can Hines. Yeah, here we have our special mixing spoon. It is a very special mixing spoon that was handed down from me by my great grandfather, who got it from his great grandfather at Home Depot during the Revolutionary War of 1602. And finally, we have our mug, which is what we are going to be putting the cake in. My mug for today has a special character on it. It is some sort of mouse or anime, as the kids call it. It is very cool, as they say. So, without further ado, let us begin the recipe, making the cake. Fortunately, our Dunka Steve Miller package made from scratch is printed the instructions on for our cake mix. So, step number empty the quantity, pour the stuff in the mug. It's kind of difficult to do with one hand because you see cameras are difficult to operate and you have to use at least one hand to use the camera. I can't believe that there hasn't been any technology made yet that lets you hold a camera without using your hand. Anyways, as you see, we have emptied the contents of our made from scratch package into the mug. But wait, we are not done yet. For our second step, it says add 3. Oh, that's hard to read. Oh, what kind of moron printed some language like this? This is nothing like the best language in the world. The language of my home country, of Czechoslovakia. Japanese is the best language in the world. But anyways, I know what to do, don't you worry. We must take our measuring spoon and we must go to the spoon that measures 1 tablespoon. See, it says tubs, which means put a tablespoon in this. So what we do is we go over to our sink, our water dispensing unit, and we turn it on. And whoa, water, that is magical. Anyways, we must fill the tablespoon You see, we have the water in the tablespoon. It's not quite full, but it will do. And then we pour the contents of the tablespoon into the cup. But we are not done. We must do this at least 2 more times. So, to make this slightly easier, let's just take this mug over next to the water dispensing unit. As you see there, let's get our wonderful anime, I think they call it, in frame. Yes. Anyways, let us turn on the wet stuff and pour more of the wet into the mug. There we go. We don't need any more of the wet stuff. Oh dear, it seems that my camera ran out of space to record video all of a sudden. Anyways, may apologize for that. But now that we are done with our spoon, our measuring spoon, we can now get rid of it. Okay, it is get rid of. Now, we must take our special mixing spoon. If you must use a mixing spoon just like this. Yes, this was handed me down by my great Stephen. Here, let me get into the light here. So, anyways, let us stir. We must take our mixing spoon and stir. We must stir the moist substance, the clear moist substance, and the made from scratch cake mix together until they are nice and blended together. Okay, now our cake is nice and mixed, but we need to get the extra cake mix off of our special spoon. So all we need to do is just tap, 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 tap. Alright, it is now time. Where did you come from? It is now time to cook the cake. So let us take our anime mug over here to the microwave, or as they say in my home country of San Diego, the microwave. We open the door and put the mug inside the microwave. And then we close the door. Oh no, where did the light go? Now, most people would tell you to cook the cake for 1 minute and 10 seconds. This is wrong. If you cook the cake for 1 minute 10 seconds, that would be too long. The microwave would explode and burn your house down. I should know. It took me about 45 houses, I believe, I burned down before I perfected the cook time on this ancient recipe that was handed down by my great... Yes. So, here is the perfect cook time that I perfected. 70 seconds is the perfect cook time. So, we push the start button and whoa, it's doing the cooking. Okay, the cooking has completed by, as you see, indicate by flashing end. So, let us open up the microwave. Oh no, where did our anime go? Just kidding, it's right here. Okie dokie. Now, let's... Ooh, that's very hot. Ooh. That hurt a little. It actually did. So, let's take a quick look at our cake. That looks nice and fluffy. Yummy. So, let us take our cake here and put our mixing spoon, because now our mixing spoon has magically, through the magic of the power of my ancestors of my home country of Antarctica, and turn the mixing spoon into an eating spoon. Anyway, for final touch to our cake, we need to add special ingredient on top. It is known by the Americans as chocolate syrup. So let us go over to our wooden case of Magic the Wonder and let's get some chocolate syrup. Oh no, we seem to not have any chocolate syrup. It's ruined! Okay, so we may not have the chocolate syrup, but we can still enjoy our mug cake. So, here I am in the special dining area of our show. As you see, we have our mug cake. We are sitting next to our wife as well to enjoy a wonderful meal with our wife. Now, if you do not have a wife to enjoy this wonderful meal cake with, do not make this cake. You must have a wife in order to make this cake, or else you will go to jail and be imprisoned for eternity in my home country of Los Angeles. Now, I believe our wife is ready, and I am ready to eat this cake. So let us take our magical eating spoon that is no longer a mixing spoon, and let us scoop up a piece of the cake. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? Now, I'm going to put the cake into my mouth. I'm just kidding. My mouth isn't the camera lens. This is a very good cake. Yes. Okay, now that we have eaten our wonderful cake. Oh, it was delicious. I am so stuffed. We must now end the video here. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, the special cooking video. Yes, you should try this recipe for yourself. I guarantee very positive result. It will give you massive erection. So, thank you for watching this special episode of Professional Cooking. I have been your host, Chef Professional, and next week, stay tuned for another very special episode where we will be making poached water. Yes, poached water. What is poached water? You will have to find out next week. But until then, let me go to my neighbor's house and kidnap him and torture him because he won't stop letting his dog shit on the fucking ground.